Washington's ambassador to the UN says America is ready to expand its sanctions on North Korea, but it's still open to talks if the regime stops its nuclear development and missile testing. So, how will Pyongyang respond? And as far as dialogue goes, how closely will South Korea's policy align with Washington's? Connie Kim reports.
It'll be sanctions. Tougher sanctions on North Korea as long as the reclusive regime pushes forward with its nuclear ambitions. U.S. Ambassador to the UN Nikki Haley clarified Washington's North Korea policy before she entered a closed-door meeting of the UN Security Council on Pyongyang's recent ballistic missile launch. Haley acknowledged the efforts of North Korea's traditional ally China to strengthen sanctions against the regime, but noted that other countries are trying to fill the void left by China's pullback of support for the North. And she warned them to think twice.
We want to look at the current sanctions in place, and we want to look at strengthening the sanctions. And the United States is not past looking at third country entities who are helping North Korea and putting sanctions on them. Because if you are supporting North Korea, you're against the rest of the international community.
Haley reiterated that Washington's doors are open for dialogue, but only under the strict condition that the North changes its behavior.
We are willing to talk, but not until we see a total stop of the nuclear process and of any tests there.
According to analysts, this condition is unlikely to be accepted by North Korea, and it could be a calculated negotiation move by Washington. For now, South Korea and the U.S. agree on imposing sanctions while keeping the door open to dialogue. But how much common ground there is on the specific conditions for talks will have to be ironed out in the coming weeks and months. Connie Kim, Arirang News.